Hi everybody, I'm G1 Rider with G1 Insights, and this message is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Gemini. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We have so much to discuss when it comes to your career, your finances, your love life, your personal life, your social life, okay? We have a lot to discuss. However, in the meantime, feel free to hang out, comment if you need to, but please be respectful, and let's keep that in mind. I love you guys, so let's get started. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Okay, so here we go. All right. Woo. All right, so this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus in Gemini for 3 months. Yes, you heard me, 3 months. So for April, May, and June, 3 months, okay? guys. So in the month of March, we had the Libra, okay, the Libra full moon, right? Yeah, we had a Libra full moon March 28th. And so going into the first week of April is going to be a bit confusing because it's like, sorry guys, I had to shake this up a little bit. All right, so going into the month of April, it is going to be a bit confusing, really trying to find a way to come up with a plan or to make a decision about something. It's not as easy as any other day. I mean, with you, Gemini, it's never that easy anyway because, I mean, your emotions kind of flip-flop sometimes, right? So it's not always that easy. But just to be clear, it is going to be even more challenging at that time. So going into that first week of April, you do and you will have a lot of challenges that come up against you. Things that you need to deal with, things that you want to address. A lot of it can come from other places, like people that you know, family members, people in the community, maybe feeling like you don't have a lot of support, feeling like people are fake, feeling like you just want to give up and not really deal with these people. There can be a lot of frustration with that, okay? So, but just keep in mind, even though we go into the month of April with that energy, everyone, of course, handle it differently, okay? And because you are a Gemini, you know, your ruling planet is Mercury. And so up until the time when Mercury actually, go into your sign, which is going to happen really soon, literally like that first week of April is going to happen anyway. But it's also Mercury is going to go retrograde in your sign at the end. Towards the end of May, right? That is when Mercury will go retrograde in your sign, May 29th. Until June 21st or 22nd, give or take a day. So at that time, you may really feel even more confused. But the reason why I'm pointing all of this out is because it's going to be so imperative for you to address issues in the month of April, to settle any disagreements, any type of discomfort. Okay, there may be some things around you that may kind of calm down, that may settle just a little bit, just enough for you to be comfortable, or at least for you to be satisfied anyway, right? But when it comes to like your finances, there are some changes. Good, some for the good, some for the bad. Okay, it really just depends on everyone's situation because this is a general reading. All right, so let's look at some cards. I just wanted to point out those days because they are important. April is going to be very fundamental for you because you don't want to, I feel like you need all of that support now in the month of April. So that way in the month of May, you don't feel so disconnected or out of order. You won't feel so, you won't have so much low energy is what I'm saying, okay? All right, so let's look at some cards just so we can get clarity because I know what I'm feeling for you, Gemini. I just want to be sure. All right, so let's get into this. This is for April, May, and June. Okay, so yeah, so for reflecting a lot, the High Priestess came out in reverse. So normally this is a very intuitive energy. This is, the High Priestess is very intuitive, very calm by nature. However, when the High Priestess is pissed off, it's like, listen, the book closes, nothing else is said. I said what I said, that's it. Don't ask me any more questions, right? So, but this is a time to meditate though, to go inward, to reflect. All right, so this is what it looks like. I just want to share with you. All right, it says meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's desire, your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. In other words, this is just a time to develop your intuitive energy or your intuitive gifts and to trust the wisdom that you receive. So in the month of April, like I said, it is going to be a situation where you're going to have to reflect. You're going to look at a situation and say, you know what, I really have to get out of this. I really need to make up my mind about this. Around April 11th, with the new moon happening in Aries, you will feel ready to take charge, to go after what you want, or not, because like I said, a lot of you will kind of fall back and you won't be so inspired at that time. And this is not something that's going to last forever. It just, we all have our days. So this is not something bad. You just having a moment where you just want to take a step back and take it all in and just kind of embrace and think about what has transpired in the past few weeks. So the month of April could be very tricky for you. You may even end up feeling bad about something that you said or something that you've done. When it comes to like your career, you're doing pretty well. Some of you are going to be getting some type of opportunity that is going to be granted to you. This could be a new job, or this can be a better pay raise. Maybe you're seeking a better way to make more income. But this is going to be interesting for you because April signifies transformation. There's a lot happening. Even on April 19th or 20th, give or take a day, we had the sun going into Taurus. And then, it's going to feel different, but in May, when Mercury goes into Taurus and then it's going to go bounce back into your sign, it's just a really tricky energy for the next 2 months. Like April and May is going to be like, wow, but oh my God, frustrated, but then good. It's going to be kind of like a roller coaster ride for a lot of you. But April 26th is even most important because that is when the transformation really begins to happen. We have a full moon in Scorpio. Okay, that same week we also have Pluto retrograding in Capricorn. Now Pluto is Scorpio's ruling planet, so going into a sign like Capricorn, we're not only looking for transformation, but we're looking to heal that part of ourselves that no longer serves us. We are more dedicated with Pluto in Capricorn. We're looking deeper, into what we need to work on, what we need to change, what we need to move away from. We're getting serious about what we really want. So Pluto retrograding in Capricorn is saying, you know what, this is what I haven't been focused on, and I need to do this. Okay, I need to take that risk. I need to be, not take that risk, but I need to be careful. So yeah, the month of April for you is, I can see why the High Priestess came out for you, because I do feel like that's exactly what you're going to be doing. Internalizing a lot, studying, thinking, processing, strategizing. You're going to be doing a lot of that in the month of April. In the month of May, you have the King of Air here, the King of Swords in the traditional tarot deck, okay? And the King of Swords is someone who is not just honest or can even come across as being abrupt, but here in the month of May, you're being more fair-minded, more stoic-like, more intelligent, it says here, being more impartial, showing a lot of more respect, so that way you can get respect. You may even find yourself apologizing for something, okay, or standing up for something. But there's going to be a lot of interaction, and this is why I said it's best to do these things now, because by the time Mercury does go retrograde, you will not have this opportunity to be as clear as you are now. You will not have that opportunity. People will respect you more now and understand you more now than they will once Mercury go retrograde in your sign. Okay, now it says here to communicate clearly. We all know that, and especially when it comes to chakras, we know that blue represents the throat chakra. We know that it's all about speaking our truth and being real forthcoming. We know that this is an unemotional thing. We're not speaking from the heart. We're just being direct and saying what we need to say. We're being more logical. So Gemini, that's what this energy is. It's being emotionally unavailable. So a lot of people may feel like, what's wrong with you? Why are you changing? Why are you behaving this way? Why are you acting this way? So it is going to be quite interesting. And shout out to all of my May Geminis too, by the way. Happy birthday to some of you, okay? But this is going to be definitely interesting. Public speaking. Some of you may even get tired of always having to stand up for someone. I just felt that in my spirit. Like some of you will actually get tired of having to constantly defend. Oh, that looks so good. I'm sorry. I just saw a beautiful piece of beautiful piece of chicken. And it looks so good. Okay. So anyway, I got distracted. Let's focus. All right. I love food. Sorry. Okay. So here, right? I think that a lot of you are actually going to get tired of always having to stick up for someone, or even get frustrated that every time you turn around there's something going on. And Gemini, I mean this in the most positive way. I'm going to try to say in the most sweetest, most positive way. A lot of you bring these problems onto yourself because of your choices. So you're bringing these issues onto yourself because of the things you do, the things you say, the way you've behaved, and that's why these things are happening. Not because God don't love you or you just got a string of bad luck. That's not what this is. This is, I need to learn to be mindful of how I come across sometimes, But on the flip side here, when it comes to money, that might be a good thing. You might have a lot of meetings that you need to attend. You might have to do some or remain objective about something. So again, I just feel like you're standing your ground about something. And I don't know what that is. For some of you, this could be your finances. Maybe you feel like you've earned your right to get a raise. Maybe you feel like you're tired of someone's BS. Whatever it is, you're either frustrated or you're finally deciding to take initiative. Because like I said, back in April, you are doing a lot reflecting, a lot of inner thoughts, a lot of thinking, a lot of processing, a lot of trying to heal from some things. And here in the month of May, you're finally regaining that confidence to step up to the plate, to do what you have to do. And even though it may be frustrating, you're doing it, okay? Now, even in the month of May here, like I said, it's not going to be as drastic, okay? It's not going to pick up drastic again until about June. But in the month of May, after, again, there's going to be those periods of you wanting to speak your mind or speak your truth, or somebody approaching you with some type of nonsense or something, okay? But by the time June gets here, I feel like you're only focused on what you want to achieve, okay? Which is, that's expected, because then we have a full moon happening in Capricorn. We're going to have a new moon annual solar eclipse also happening in June, on June 10th or 11th, give or take a day, depending on where you are in the universe. All right. And then on June 24th, that's when that full moon is going to happen. And that same week, guys, of June 24th, expect more transformations to happen, okay? There's going to be more transformations that begin to happen because, like I said, going backwards, guys, Pluto is retrograding in Capricorn. So with that happening during a full moon in Capricorn, this is serious business. I have to get my shit together. I need to get my shit together. I need to get out of this relationship. I need a better woman. I need, a better home. I need a better car. I need children, or I want children. I really want this job. It's something that is really calling you to go after what you want. And it says here with the King of Earth that is all going to pay off for you, okay? It's all going to pay off for you. You're going to reap those rewards when it's all said and done. But it's kind of like a slow start, though. That's all that is. It's not that you can't make money from your business. It's not that you won't be successful. It's not that you won't have the things that you truly want to have or achieve. But it's just a slow process. Because remember, you don't want to be impulsive. Because the last time you try to be impulsive and the last time you just dived ahead and did what you wanted to do, it kind of backfired. So I'm hearing from you, Gemini, that you don't want to make the same mistake. And so that is why in the month of April, you're reflecting, what do I need to do? How can I change this? In the month of May, you're taking the initiative, because in April, you didn't want to take no initiative. You're falling back. You're playing the side zone. You're kind of just observing and watching and, playing hard to get for some of you, right? And then here in the month of June, it's like go time. You're reaping the rewards for all of your hard work. So it seemed like that raise that you wanted or that job that you're going after, you will be rewarded for that. Look at this. The King of Earth is comfortable. Okay, really comfortable, really satisfied, pleased. Okay, still working hard though. Still, if you look at these energies, they're very different, right? Look at this. The King of Swords is like, womp, 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 like whatever. Like, I'm so sick of this shit, right? I'm so tired of looking for money, looking for ways to get myself out of the situation. And then here with the King of Earth, you're like, finally. How can I do some investments? How can I move forward? How can I start saving my money? You're being more compassionate. You're feeling a lot more accomplished, charismatic. Look at that. That is beautiful. Okay? So it does seem like you're going from, you're really making some changes. That's what I'm seeing here. Look at this. You're thinking about it. You're plotting. You're scheming. You're doing whatever it is that Geminis do best, right? Being as intellectual as you can be, being intuitive, thinking first before you just dive ahead, right? And even though it can be frustrating, do not give up. I feel like that's what Spirit wants me to share with you. Do not give up. Because yes, it's hard work. Yes, it can be tiring. Yes, it can be overwhelming, but do not give up, okay? It says here, this is a time for you to be grounded. Like I said, in the month of June, with this Capricorn energy flowing around, with this Cancer and Capricorn thing happening, Capricorn and Cancer is like opposite signs, right? So of course there's a lot of emotions involved, but we're not going to be that emotional. We're going to be serious about what we want. We're taking the time to actually heal in the month of June. So it is a lot to look forward to, okay? A great time for success, thinking more about your financial security, again, saving money, all right? Thinking about prosperity, thinking about building your fortune. You got the Midas touch. You are being blessed or gifted with something amazing. So this very well could be a new opportunity or that new job that we discussed, right? All right. And it also say you can be receiving that support. So remember back in April and May, you was like, oh my God, like why nobody's hearing me. Nobody's listening. Nobody's helping me, right? And then in June, it's like, bingo, right? I got the jackpot. So you finally do get that support, finally, here in the month of June. It's like, especially going towards, as Mercury goes direct out of your sign around June 20th, that is when it's really going to hit off, okay? So it's not saying that you're going to have a horrible April or a horrible May. It's just that a lot of things are going to begin to happen that's going to kind of wake you up or shake your life. It's kind of like you're the tree and a big old breeze of wind just come in and just shake you, And you're going to have to shake off a leaf or two or even hundreds, right? To become like this new person or to finally get to the place that you need to be. So you're going to have to shed a lot of dead weight and a lot of negativity, or to even separate yourself from people that just want to gossip and talk crap all day. I feel like as much as you do love to talk and as much as you do love to sit back and crack jokes, you're not interested in that. In the month of May and June, you're more focused on doing you. And that is why this transformation is beautiful more now than ever, because you're seeing the truth. Finally, you're finally seeing where you need to get away from. This is beautiful. This is really nice, Gemini. I love this for you. All right, so I have some love cards, guys, okay? So let's look at love, and then we'll do some overall advice cards, okay? All right, so But it seemed like your finances is going to pick up really good. It may, like I said, things may be kind of slow in the month of May or even in the month of April. For some of you, give or take, okay? Take it time. It applies. If you're cross-watching, then good for you, okay? All right, so let's look at love for April, May, and June for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or Venus and Gemini. Thank you so much. April, May, and June. Like I said, there's going to be some type of shocking news here in the month of April. Something to do with your love life, something to do with someone you care about, something that has to do with someone you love or admire. Someone may pop back up. This can be someone from your past, an ex, or an old lover, okay, someone you just used to deal with. And I feel like they're not coming back to be with you. They're probably just coming back to just share some advice with you. Or this could be a time when you could be reminiscing about this person. Maybe this person is deciding that they no longer want to be with you. Maybe you're deciding that you no longer want to be with them. Or possibly something is going to happen between you two that is like a surprise, a rude awakening, some type of epiphany. Again, the High Priestess is very intuitive. And like I said, in the month of April, something is going to shake you up and make you more aware and more conscious of your decisions and your choices. Just even in life in general, is going to make you wake up. So it's like something that just clicks. And you're like, you know what? I have to, because I can't afford this type of pain anymore. So something is making you wake up, you know. And again, I think that you are, I just got this on my finger. Okay, so it says sudden changes, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, some type of transformation is here on the horizon, even in love, guys. So, you know, again, pay attention to your intuition, those epiphanies, pay attention to your dreams. Those things are very important for you in the month of April. And then it looked like for some of you, maybe you got a rude awakening about someone that you were in love with, okay? So, ta-da, here comes the bride. So, are you guys getting married, or are you getting tired of the person that you are already married to? Okay, are you thinking about getting back with your ex-spouse? Are you getting a divorce? Are you getting married? Are you thinking about marriage? Are you meeting in another air sign? So this could be an Aquarius, another Gemini, or a Libra that you could be dealing with. And this is not the first time that this type of energy popped up here for you. If I'm not mistaken, this popped up back early this year. All right, so love is definitely on someone's mind when it comes to, again, you could be missing this person. For some of you, this could even be an earth sign, okay? This can be a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn. Because I'm looking here, even in June, you're either fantasizing about the way that things used to be, how happy you guys used to be. You could be trying to make up for lost times, okay? Trying to find a way to make new memories, because I do see camera here as well. So this could be trying to capture that romance forever, you know, trying to fix what was once broken, you know. And with you feeling like you're in a good place, or maybe you are feeling like you're finally getting support from your spouse. Maybe that's what this is. Maybe you're happy that things are finally coming together now, right? But whatever it is, you and this person have a lot to talk about, especially in the month of May. There's going to be a lot of heart-to-heart conversations. There's going to be some type of reunion or a new union, something that's going to make you really, really proud. And while you may be frustrated about other things in your life, you have someone here who really supports you and love you. Or for some of you, someone who just wants to get to know you, and maybe you've just been kind of distant. And now here in the month of June, you're like, you know what? I finally got my shit together. I'm in a good place mentally and spiritually. I feel like, you know, we can do this. I feel like we can make this work. So good luck with that, though. Good luck, and I'm really proud of you guys for at least putting in that effort and for showing this person how you really feel. Again, you're going to be speaking your truth for these next 3 months. But like I said, during Mercury retrograde, don't push it. Just allow things to naturally unfold. Now, guys, as you know, I always have to give you guys this minor little speech about Mercury retrograde. Do not sign any major contracts during Mercury retrograde, because I do see here in the month of May that you are thinking about getting married. That is still considered some type of contract. I do not recommend getting married during Mercury retrograde. I don't recommend getting a divorce during Mercury retrograde, because you may end up regretting it. Okay? Don't buy anything too expensive during Mercury retrograde. Okay? Don't overly spend on foolish items during Mercury retrograde. Okay? Do not agree to something that you are not 100% about in the month of May. Gemini, I know you. You will jump for something and then later on be like, yeah, this is not working, I'm bored. Like, be very careful, okay? So again, going into June, work, baby. Work. For these next 5 months, actually, okay? 5 to 6 months, up until October. By the time October gets here, that is when Pluto will go direct out of Capricorn. I'm telling you guys, use these next few months or 5 months to heal what has been broken. Whether that is your finances, your home, your status as far as your relationship, your financial status, okay? What is your relationship like with your finances, okay? What is your relationship like with your friends or your spouse? How are your relationship with your children? Think about those things, because these next few months are very critical. Because that is how you are going to move forward and to be able to truly heal what has been broken. Capricorn is not a sign that gives up easily. Capricorn will work and work and work. Sometimes they feel like, hey, I want to give up, but they don't. They keep on going. And that is why most Capricorns are very successful. And so that is the type of energy that you will need to take on for these next few months if you truly want to be happy and satisfied again the way that you were a year ago. Remember that? Oh yeah, I know it felt amazing, right? That is the energy that you want back. So please keep that in mind, okay? Now, guys, now that we passed all that, let's get some overall advice from the universe, shall we? All right, so we have some wisdom cards. We have some guidance cards here as well. All right, so overall guidance cards, wisdom cards. Thank you, universe, for trusting us. Thank you for showing us what we need to know. Thank you. All right, guys, take advantage of this energy. I'm serious. All these things are changing because the universe is trying to show you something. All right, so here we go. April, May, and June. I'm telling you guys, something is inevitable here. Look at this. Endings and new beginnings, guys. I'm serious. There is something that is changing here for you in the month of April. There's going to be some type of, I just heard transaction. I don't know what that means for you. I don't know if you're going to make a transaction or if a transaction you made has come, I don't know, something is transference. It's like some type of transformation. Something is either moving along. Someone could be moving out of your life. Okay, you could be moving away. You could be deciding that this is no longer what you want. But something, I'm telling you guys, look, you got a storm here on the way. Something is happening. And again, sometimes we don't want to accept that something is going to happen because we don't like the thought of losing someone we love or the thought of losing out on something that really matters to us. We don't want that, right? But it says here, the old must be released so that the new can enter. You cannot become who you are destined to be if everything is always perfect and and happy-go-lucky all the time. No. This is the time for you to accept that there's a season for everything. Everything happens for a reason. And you know what? This situation that is going to unfold in the month of April is going to push you for the next 5 months. Yes. Look at here. Bright future. So stop worrying. I know, again, listen, I know that it's been frustrating. I know that it's been hard. But do not give up. Stop worrying. Everything is going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. Everything is going to work out in divine timing. So do not stress. If you believe it, okay, by the time the end of June get here, you will see a miracle or you will receive some type of abundance or some type of miracle. The King of Earth does not lie, honey. That is a beautiful energy to have. I'm telling you, some type of abundance is on its way to you. And the only way that you can receive that is to be open to the many changes that are going to happen in the month of April. Even in the month of May, there's going to be some transformations happening, my love. Okay, you're going to find out the truth about something. Even in the month of April, going into May, okay, there's going to be some type of truth that is being revealed, okay, something that somebody may open up to you about something, or you may choose to open up to someone about how you feel. You may even secretly have a crush on somebody and haven't even told them because you don't want to stir up nothing, okay, but something is about to get shooken up for real, okay, but I feel like you got what it takes to handle it, okay. If you believe, Gemini, you can have it all, okay? You can have it all. Look at that. Okay? It says a time of great success, financial security, and prosperity. Everything is turning out beautifully. Do not worry. Why are you worrying when everything is going to work out in your favor anyway? Don't worry about that. Stop stressing over what people are saying if you don't have the support. Oh, that support is coming. How much you want to bet? Gemini, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please comment if you need to. I love you guys. Stay tuned for the next 3 months. If I can, I'll make sure I'll upload a video about love, an extended love video or something, or you know how I am. But guys, don't forget to also check out my Instagram pages at I Love My Spouse But and at G1 Insights, okay? I love you. Be good to yourself. Bye-bye.